Hello, this is Thesis Writing, and we're starting Unit 3 today. And Unit 3 will be devoted to the literature review. Now, this is cheating, really, because we should have started by reviewing the writing process. But we will do that later on because you have an assignment to deliver that will require you to know more or less how you write a literature review. And I say more or less because you will need to practice. Since it's not the easiest part of the research of the thesis to write, and I'm pretty sure that as most other scientists, it's not your favorite part of the thesis. Because for one, it is a very lengthy segment of the text. Its preparation is time consuming, and again, you require real preparation. You need to read a lot, and sometimes you will even be asked to update your literature review till the moment you finish your research. Okay, this is not typical, but some supervisors might ask you to keep on updating your literature review, which means perhaps you have a text that works, that is, good, solid, that functions, and it's well articulated because it develops all the review, and then it gets to the research gap in a way that is logical and makes sense to you, and you might have to add some things. They are usually minor edits, but you might have to work with this part till the end, till the very end, okay? So don't worry. We will try and develop several different strategies for you to do this efficiently, okay? So we'll talk about sources. This is things that you need to develop. You need to read lots of sources, lots of research, usually papers, and you will need to do quotations in the literature review. This is something that we will talk about in this course. And you will also need to develop efficient paraphrasing skills, which means you will need to rephrase some segments of the papers you check in your own words without plagiarizing the texts you're reading, okay? I mean, I'm not trying to scare you. This is not too difficult to do, but this is something that you need to think of. And you will also need to learn how to summarize efficiently because your literature review cannot take 100 pages of your thesis, though it is going to be, believe me, a long part of it, okay? So you can do all this already, but we will try and practice a bit. We will do exercises that pinpoint some particular aspects. And you also see that this unit is only the starting point that will help you put the skills to work, because actually for the purposes of this course, this part has been divided, the literature review has been divided into two parts, okay? So we will start with the literature review. I have repeated the expression literature review I don't know how many times. So we will start here, but we will devote an extra unit to the research gap, but not only the research gap, also the use of connectors to make sense of your writing, and also some other linguistic discourse aspects of the review that are going to be helpful for you to do your independent work, okay? That will be in our next class, okay? So there you go. Today we focus on this long, very interesting and very demanding text that you will need to produce to start your dissertation.